Hey, this is my warm-up run for my Downwell recording, and I'm just going to show you something real quick here because I don't even know how I did this, but I thought this would be important to include. I got a you probably saw it up there. I got a gem stuck in the side of the map. I didn't even know you could do that. I did not even know that was possible. Hey everybody, what's up? NihonTiger here. Welcome back to Downwell. You probably saw that little tiny clip I played at the beginning there. That was from my warm-up run just a few minutes ago. I only got to the catacombs. I didn't get actually much further. Yeah, I thought I'd switch up my pre-game strategy a little bit here. I haven't been doing the warm-up runs so far. I've just been hopping into the game and playing it, and then just being like, screw it, whatever happens, happens. But if we want to beat this, like Spelunky, maybe we need to do some warm-up runs. And I'll probably record those too, in case one of them happens to go really, really well. That way I can have that on record. And if I have to do post-commentary over the warm-up stuff, I'll do that. Alright, let's grab the burst. Can I actually get that little gem there? Thank you. Burst is fine. It's not a bad start. Get those guys out of the way, grab those, jump in here, get the pile of gems. But yeah, I was not expecting to have to deal with. Oh, I missed some gems. Not expecting to have to deal with something weird like that happening in the start. It's like youth. Youth is always good. Get more options. Like I said, I've always appreciated youth, and I think that's probably when there's a few upgrades I would say are kind of vital to success, and I feel like youth is one of them. If you get a good youth power up in the first couple levels, it opens up so much more of the game to you. All right, come on, let's get that. Gems there. A little worried. Got that guy. Got him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. And we'll just jump over here. Yeah, puncher's fine. Do that. Take that. And get that guy out of the way. And nope, I'm not gonna go for him. I realized I couldn't get him at the last second there. So better to take the loss of the jumps than take the loss of life, because there's always more gems, but there's never much more life. Or really, I guess I should say, the opportunities to grab life in this game are fewer and further in between than being able to grab gems. Because I'm sure this will be a gem pile. Yep. Probably down 20 gems we would have had otherwise, but that's fine. Pick those up. Kill that guy. Oh. Let's kill him. Buckets. And down we go. Alright. So we're at a 1-2. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Jump powered, rocket jump. Rocket jump's good combination. You get the explosion on the ground. You don't have to deal with things as much. You can just do that. Save your charges. Oh. And oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up big time. Oh. See, that's where the rocket jump comes in handy, because I would have taken another L there if I hadn't had that. We switch out. Yeah, we switch out the triple. Get the extra heart while we're at it, but switching out the triple is probably not a bad idea at this point. Let's come on down here. Get that. Get that. Alright, you're dead. You're dead. 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 The shot. Okay. Extra gems. Alright. grab those. Nice and easy. So we got 1130. That's a good combination right there. Those two items together. We get the full heal, plus we get the extra charge out of it. So I accept that. It's fine by me. Alright, frogs can all die. A little crazy. Got the gems. Nothing up there. And another gem pile. Alright, awesome. Get all those gems up. There's some up there, but I can't get to them. Oh well. Frogs out of the way. So, I don't know, we could talk about something not related to Downwell, since we're just kind of relaxing here. We might as well talk about like world economics or something. That's a little too complex. I'm sure talking about that would distract me from my task at hand. But I mean, the one thing I like about this game is it's technically balanced pretty well. Don't need that. Consume some dead bodies and gain health. I'll take the candle. But with the Japanese indie scene, and obviously Moppin's a Japanese developer. He worked with a couple other guys on the music and whatnot, but this game is mostly his creation. So, I mean, to me it seems like that Japan is kind of better suited to be ready for the indie scene and indie development games like this, and maybe like Cave Story and whatnot, simply because of the fact that they've had the doujin scene for so long. And a lot of people are like, doujin? What do you mean? You mean like booby magazines? No. Those are different, but kind of the same idea actually. A lot of the word doujin in Japanese kind of his meaning is like fan-made stuff. I'll take both those charges. So you can have a doujin game. It's not really like all like boobs and stuff, but like it's just a game that's made by fans. Sometimes fans of the series, sometimes it's just applied to the indie scene in general. There, you see a lot of those kind of games. A lot of these kind of indie games show up like Komike in Tokyo. Shotgun for a heart. Nah. But it seems to me like, it's really culturally something that's, on the gamer side is already more accepted and not difficult to deal with. And even for licensed products, there's, obviously the US, there's all these issues. Like, you can't license anything without having to go through several hundred lawyers, and all these paperworks, and whatnot. Everything is very tightly controlled. And it's not necessarily the same thing in Japan. It's not like this, a situation where you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Nobody cares. There's still rules, and there's still companies that are very protective of their IP. But one of the things you notice, especially with the Komike stuff, is a lot of, I've noticed this, I used to cover collectible figures and whatnot, and they have licenses that you can get, like a one-day license to sell a product. I'll take another card, but they have like a one-day license to sell a licensed product. Oh, I didn't have music at the moment, it's kind of weird. And usually these are put out around the big conventions and stuff like this. Like usually Komike is the one that gets most of the attention. But yeah, they have these licenses, and basically they're kind of like a one-day pass where you can sell things that you wouldn't normally sell or be able to sell. And it's really cool because it allows people to do things, put out licensed products for that one day that they clearly would not be able to get away with any other time of the year, simply because of the way that the licensing world works. But it's actually really nice because, you know, I think you pay I forget what the fee is, but you pay a specific fee, and I believe part of it goes, part of it goes back to the rights holder, the actual rights holder in question of whatever it is that you're making. And, you still get to make your thing, everybody gets a little bit of money. It's all really nice, really, really cool. And you kind of have some of that coming from some of the Japanese companies. I think Capcom's looking to it. I know Square Enix has something where you can, Namco does too, I believe, where you can basically apply, oh, took a hit there. You can basically apply to have a license to make a, I wouldn't say to make a game, but to use the license of a game for a product or something like that. And it's all contingent upon the company approving, gunpowder blocks, gem high. I'm gonna take the apple. But it's all contingent upon the company approving whatever it is you do. But you could have, old licenses reborn in new games because of that, and I like that. I like that idea. I think it's a good idea, especially if the rights holder works with the developer. I just want him to come on over here so I can kill him. Kill these guys. But I think it's a fairly reasonable request, all things considered, because of the fact that a lot of these developers, a lot of these publishers have, especially companies like that have, done a lot of the leverage buyouts. The old companies like Konami, Capcom, Sega, stuff like that. They have these classic IPs that are just sitting there collecting dust. And what are you gonna do with them? You're gonna make oh, I took a hit. You gonna make like 1,000 Alex Kidd games, or are you gonna let somebody who wants to make one that has a good idea that you can actually use make one and just brand it, for example, a Sega like Alex Kidd or something like that? I don't know. I'm taking a lot of hits here. Okay. And there's a bunch of gems here. I'm being really careless, that's the problem, I think. Okay. I am getting a ton of gems, but I'm losing a ton of life in the process. Oh, I'll take the burst gun for that. Burst is fine. For what we want. We got 19 charges, wow. Okay, goes up. Use a little bit more health, so it's my only concern at this point is health. But I think it's a fair, I think it's a fairly nice and fair way to go about things. I don't want gem truck, I think blast module. Blast module! And we're into the Aquafire again. Hello, Aquafire. There we go. Those. I kind of really want the energy drink. Snuff on that. There we go. Grab the bubbles. Oh, damn. Kind of screwed up on that one. And then that guy's gonna come down after me. And I got one heart, so I gotta take the machine gun. And I'm gonna take the bubbles, the scrubby bubbles out of that. Oh. Well, that was great. I just pissed away my one heart. Oh, damn. Really? Ah. Well, pedal unlock, Bakju. Well, you know what? That's going to cut this episode short. A nice 13-14 minute run. Never hurt anybody. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you once again with more Downwell in the future. Damn, it was a really good run. We're going to do something with that.